watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this war, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick. You left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Hola. How's everybody doing? Hopefully good. So we're going to, I know we were doing Kit Bash for the last couple of days. I still have more to do with that. However, I want to kind of refocus today's efforts after talking with Mester and getting the server live. I want to try to focus our efforts on setting up like a little skill so that way you can see at nighttime, because it's super dark. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it's nighttime right now in the server. So let me show you real quick, like how bad this is. So this is the actual built client that I'm going to be showing you guys, with the server built client as well. So you can see EOS is actually working. So if we do Shift F3, you'll see I can see my friends and who's online and everything else. We can go to the server. I'll do a refresh. We'll see the server. Nobody's on it right now. I'll hit connect, and then it'll actually connect up to the server. Oh, it's daytime. Damn it. I thought it was going to be nighttime so I could show you. Oh well. So, and it's going to take a long time, so I'm not going to really focus on it. But anyways, it gets really dark at nighttime. So the goal is going to be to have it to where we have a little drone. You press a button, and then that drone would, you know, illuminate the area that you're currently in, so that way you're not like completely blind. And that's the house that we set up yesterday. It's probably gonna take me too long to run over there, but we'll do it. And we fixed the bug, so now I have the ability to pick up the weapons. Mester was hard at work today. Got that all working and functioning, so now that bug is fixed. These zombies also roam pretty far. Now that the server stays on for a long period of time, like they roam out really far. Got him right in the leg. Damn it. Got him. Oh, shot too early. Shot too early. We finished up the garage yesterday. And you can see that the car said that it was there, but it's not really there. It's like somewhere else in Magic Land because physics are super cool and networked. And the house works. Was I able to look at the weapon while doing it? That was kind of odd. Oh shit, he's gonna come in. Get out of here. I was. I don't know how I did it, but I was able to look at the actual interaction. So that'll be another bug for Mester to look into. So you can see they're spread out pretty far. Like he's way out there. Reloading is currently bugged. So, oh, there's a car. It flew somewhere. Yeah, there's a bunch more out somewhere. Like, oh my god, he's so far. Look, he's like ridiculously far out there. Sorry, I had to get more accuracy. You gotta crouch to get that accuracy. Yeah, there's another one out here. Oh, I almost made it. Yeah. Yeah. Damn it. Bullet velocity and moving target. Oh no, come on, come on. I got him. Yeah, I'm a sniper. I'm a sniper. But anyways, you can see how it looks. I was hoping it'd take 30 minutes. I'm not gonna sit in the server for 30 minutes shooting zombies. You guys would be bored out of your mind. So I will wait, I guess, and then show you a little bit later. But this is the live game, so as you can see, I can exit to main menu. Once I go to the main menu, my character that was last on the last server that I was is there. So the server is already auto selected. As long as that server is up live and running, it'll always be auto selected. You can obviously, you know, switch and always hit select server and then find a new server by hitting refresh. And see, so somebody's got another server here, like the two other servers got loaded. Mester was probably testing or something. And so those servers got loaded. Because it picks up every server that's being loaded, including temporary ones. What's going on, Zwinkadank? Been a while, how are you? So even the test servers that Mester's like running on his own local client, those show up. And then, like I said, you can do that. We don't have edit character. Oh, this is perfect. This shows you nighttime and how dark it is. So it's like ridiculously dark. So we're gonna make a today on stream. We're gonna make a drone, so that way you can have nighttime kind of lit up. It has been a long while, my good friend. How are you? So that is the goal for today, is to make a little tiny drone, and then because I'm on leave, technically I don't have work. We're gonna stream a little bit longer. Maybe I'll do a 4 or 5, maybe even 6 hour stream. So if all works well, then we'll get into making maybe some actual kit bash buildings again. We'll be going. That's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. So as always, before we model, we're gonna set up our reference blocks so that way we know how big and what we're working with. What's been going on in your life in the time of the silence? So the player is that size. I want to import the player. Oh crap, I can't import the player. Actually, I can technically. Okay, so meshes, engine. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Working on last time we were working on a farm game, but yeah, well, so the shortest version I can give you is, man, I literally went through this story the other day with, Akra because of that. Hey, that's cool to hear, man. Always good to get good jobs. Sorry that you had to lose it, but it's good that you got it back. Let me load up. I'll show you real quick what we're working on. I don't mind doing an overview. I really need to make an overview video so that way I can just link people and then they can watch it. But I haven't done that yet, so. Okay, so this is a project. I need to actually go to this screen, sorry. This is a new project that we've created because the farm game, I don't know if you remember everything that happened with the farm game, but the shortest version I can give you is I made stupid choices. The stupid choices led to us losing a year's worth of work on the farm game. And then I was depressed and got promoted and then didn't want to work on the farm game anymore. So we tried working on the farm game, and in the process of trying to work on the farm game, we had issues. And so I had to go and get it all figured out again later. And then instead of doing that, we decided to pivot and work on a smaller game. And I say smaller in big quotation marks because this ends up being just as big, if not bigger. So we're a year in development on this game. I'll go through all the different features real quick, but to give you a synopsis, this is a looter shooter. It has an open world survival setup. We have all the primary functionality for all of our systems in. You have an inventory. Your inventory has slots. You can move them all in and move them around. You can drop the items out of your inventory. And this is all custom. We didn't, buy this off of the store or anything else. You have your vests and everything else like that. You have your normal hand inventory and then all your other, like I said, wearable stuff. So if I take all my clothes off, I still have my vest on and my backpack and everything else. Weapons and items all have variety. And then we actually worked on our weapon system, so it has the ability to do some cool stuff. So for example, I'll grab the sniper rifle, which is the one I just had. This has an attachment. You saw that one didn't have an attachment. So this one just shoots normal. It's a sniper bullet, but it just doesn't have an attachment. Whereas this one does have an attachment, or it did, and I got rid of it. Never mind. Okay, well, that one had a zoom in. That's a bug. We have SMG. We have our own recoil system that's fully networked. It's a 100-round clip. We have an active reload system, so it makes it quicker if you hit it right, kind of like Gears of War. Pistol and shotgun. So let's pull out the pistol from our hip. You can see the pistol a little bit weaker. And then we have our shotgun. Why can't I pull out my shotgun? Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. That's a weird bug. Okay, let's put that in slot 1. Okay, for whatever reason, the shotgun got bugged. Interesting. It doesn't normally happen on that stuff. With the shotgun. Oh no, you're gonna make this hard, aren't you? Where's my backpack at? Let's take that off. Okay, shotgun got removed. This is full MP. This is 100% multiplayer. Dedicated servers, so you can host up to, the goal is like 120, 130. However, we're gonna start with 50. So Daisy style. Okay, well, shotgun, I can't show you that. I was gonna show you So it'll depend on that. We have a customized vaulting system. So you can find any edge, doesn't matter what, like who made it or whatever model, you can find any edge. And if you find the edge, you can vault up. We actually have a launching, that's called mantle. This is called vaulting. So we can vault over any edge as long as it's not over a certain distance. So like that's too long. So you see how the red line said, nope, that's not possible. However, this is just fine. So it'll vault over that properly. And then mantling system is what this is. We have a slide. The slide needs a lot of work, but again, it functions. You can slide and then you can mantle. So we spent a lot of time in the movement system, making sure the movement system was clean. And then, you know, this is just an elevator, just showing that like functionality and stuff that we'll be able to accomplish. Day, night, volumetric clouds, all that other fun stuff. We have an active ping system. So you can ping targets and say, oh, go get this guy. You can loot by going inside things. We have a build system that we just finished up too. So you can press B, aim for the build, hold down E if you have the resources, it will fill them all in and then it'll build it. So we just built a tent, and now I have a tent. Thanks, man, appreciate it. Yeah, should be good. Like I said, we're kind of at that pinnacle. We're at the very, very close portion where it's like the 80% solution. We still have more things to do, but you know, this is the good 80% solution. You'll see how dark it gets at night, and that's kind of why, and that's automatic lights that turn on at nighttime. But that's why we need this drone, is because, like, look, I can't even see my character. Like, it's completely pitch. Now we could fix this and I could light it up, but I want it to be somewhat realistic. Not 100%, so I'll probably lighten it up just a little bit so it's not so dark. But I don't want it to be, you know, like you can easily navigate through nighttime and not have to worry about it. I want night to be dark. If you're not paying attention and you're just chilling, all of a sudden zombies are going to be up on you. You know, like I'm over here looting and not paying attention, and all of a sudden a zombie's on me and I'm like, oh crap. So that's the idea. That is true. You did have that. I still, you know what, we're like, Vakkum's not dead. It's just, we're gonna take some time. We wanted to take some time to do it right. And so the goal is to get a product out there that we can make some capital with. And then once I have that, I'll get some coders. No, so the goal is, that's actually a great question. So here's the big map. I'll show you the big map. And don't forget to like the video and follow/subscribe. Subscribing is free on YouTube. That's where we're streaming now. Here's the big map. So this is a 4K map, fairly large size, with a lot of playable zone for the player. And the goal or the intent is that you're going to randomly spawn in one of the spawn locations that we've got set up. Let me see, are they hidden right now? Oh, they're just not loaded. So we have like random spawn locations throughout the map, like over here and over there and over there. And so each place will have like a camp zone that'll be nearby. And so your goal will be your first quest you're gonna get is to go to the camp zone. And this is what a camp zone is. And then you can build your tent. This is like your first quest that you get, is to go to the camp zone and build your tent. You'll build your tent in one of the zones, and then you can live with the camp and try to help build up the camp. All the players can. And again, there's multiple camps, so you can have multiple factions against each other. Or if you're a solo lone wolf, you can build out in the wilderness by yourself, and then do whatever you want. Right now, first phase of development alpha, you won't be able to build any structures like actual buildings. However, phase 2/phase 3, once the crafting and stuff is in, then yes, building your own structures and building your own bases will be something that we want to do. We kind of talked about that today. we want the normal gameplay loop, which is, you know, getting inside of buildings and structures. So like getting inside of this building. Sorry, this is way too fast. This is a building we made yesterday on the live stream. And this is a fully kit bash building. So you could easily, you know, just like take away the parts. I can change out this and not make it not windows. So the player could build this building, you know, in real life, and this would be what they would see. It's not hard to do. Like, you know, we made this is the closet, and this is their bedroom, and just generic. We made something fast. And then the day before that, we made this with the same kit bash setup. This is the gas station. So, or technically it's electric powered. This is the electric power station. And so this is the gas station where you come inside. These are Sentis models. I haven't replaced them yet. We will replace them. But ideally, again, the player could create this. Like they could literally make this and you know, set it all up and build it if they wanted to. But either way, you can kind of see the scope. Let me back out again. You can kind of see the scope. That's pretty big. Like the player model, if I just show you the player model. Meshes, engine. This is the player. So you can see how big of a kind of a zone that is. Like you can't even like see the player. And you could you could be up here, you know? Like you could be right up in here. And so you could have your sniper and look down and be like, pachow. There'll be like little hidden areas that you can get to and spots in the mountains. We'll have caves and a bunch of other stuff. A military facility. This is going to be the major city here. So we'll have a huge city. And that's what we were making the kit bash stuff for, was so that way we would have this nice ability to make all these buildings and structures. Mester actually made an apartment building already. He did it yesterday just for fun. So, where's Mester's markup? So he made an apartment building using the kit bash items and objects that we created. So this is his apartment building. The floor tiles, for whatever reason, got jacked up. I don't really know how, but they did. Where's floor? I don't see. So for me, I don't have floor. That floor never got pushed. But anyways, you can use all these different pieces to create structures and buildings. And so he made an apartment building yesterday. We should put an elevator in that thing. So long story short, that's where we're going. It's fully dedicated server hosting. Nope, I'm in Japan now, so I'm on a different island. I'm on an island. I'm on a different island. Oh, okay. Let me close. Hold on. No way you guys can't see any IPs or anything crazy. Okay, cool. But yeah, we do have that all fully networked and everything else. I'm still enlisted. Yep. I'm a E8 now. I just got promoted, so I'm now a senior chief. But I'm probably going to retire soon. I want to work on game dev primarily, and I want to focus on the things that make me happy, not on things that don't make me happy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is thanks, appreciate it. You know, a part of me wants to stay in so that I can get the highest rank. I think that would be awesome. Like it would be an achievement to say like, oh man, I was, you know, 1% of the 1%. But that's more pride than anything, and that would take more time. With that in mind, I think it's time for me to move my chapters and move into something else. My passion is game dev. That's what I enjoy. I absolutely love the creation process. I love the thought and the detail and all the things that we can do with it. So I want to give that a real chance. And I think that's going to be what I try to do. Obviously I have other things, you know, taking care of family and all of that. So I have to be mindful. You know, I still have to be an adult. I can't just say screw it all and go free. But at the same time, I'm gonna put a lot of effort into this. That's why I've been streaming so much the last 2 weeks. I'm getting back into it. I'm gonna force myself to, you know, stream at least 4 times a week. You know, 2 to 4 hours. And we're gonna get this game done. This will be the first game that we release. I pulled Mister. Let me open it up real quick. What else did you fix? I can't read that small writing. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I'll put back over here. Nice. That's good. How far are you on that? Oh crap, Mester's got floors. Nice. I'm gonna grab all of your lights. Those are all your lights, yeah? Okay. And then we're gonna switch them to movable, because you need to switch them to movable. And we're gonna switch this value to 4. And we're gonna set their intensity to 25 with their attenuation radius is that. Yeah, okay, cool. So the problem is these buildings would never have just a singular light like that. I mean, even in realistic lighting scenarios, they have, this is how many lights they would have, and probably more than that. Like you would probably have like lights here. This is a realistic lighting scenario right here. Like, oh yeah, that is an interesting concept. Okay, I want to see how much this kills my FPS, because I'm getting 56 FPS. Jesus. Let's do the attenuation at 750. Does that help at all? Ugh. No, that does not help at all. That's disgustos. Well, let's try it out. I'm saving your level. Nice. Are you working solo? Ooh, shit. Check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the forward renderer and lighting. That's something we're gonna have to do. Oh, you're doing VR. Wow. Did you get a VR kit? Okay, so let's do change my settings, unlimited, and apply. Oh, I don't have graphics setting. Oh, well, that definitely didn't get fixed. Backpack. Maybe the weapon works. I don't even have a UI though. I don't know why I don't have a UI. I think you added another problem in, mister. That's okay. Maybe it's a game mode. Oh, crap. Where do I go to get upstairs? Okay, well, back to the desktop. How did downstairs get so jacked up? Oh, I have to clean my save files? Okay. I'll do that here in a second. Got a Rift 2 some time ago. Nice. That's cool, man. I haven't touched VR yet. I really, I thought about doing it. It sounds fun, but I just haven't touched it yet. Oh, crap. Where's the floor? Where's the stairs to get upstairs, mister? There's no way to get upstairs? You hacky bastard. How do I get upstairs? He just made this really cool like thing that you can't even get upstairs with. Okay. Outside? Oh, look at you. You sneaky bastard, you. I like that. That's cool. Okay. I like it. Ah, I like it. Very business of you. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, I gotta clear my save files, right? So if I go to my... Where do I go? Do I just delete all of my save file? God, that's annoying. Okay. No, so we don't have Jaden anymore. I really wish we had Jaden. That would really make things go a lot faster. We'd probably be a lot further if Jaden was around, but Jaden's not there. Sound guy is kind of blah, blah. I love Moosman, but he's hit or miss. So yeah, right now it's just me and Mester. I did just hire on an artist. His name is Zug. Let me see. Yeah, so this is the artist I just hired on. He's super qualified, really amazing guy. Like, this is some of the stuff that he's done before. And he's gonna help me do the texturing and the skinning. So he's a really good guy. This is one of the assets he just did the other day. So Zug is awesome. Absolutely love this guy. Super great work. Wait, it's not showing? Oh my God, I thought I was showing my desktop. Okay, thanks. Good catch. So this is Zug. This is his stuff. Like I said, fully hand painted, really good quality. It'll be a nice like stuff when he's finished. Like, this is one of his renders. I'll go to the end when he rendered it, or at least I thought he rendered it. Yeah, there we go. That's his render. So this is his marmoset icon and things. So really good quality. Love what he does, and so I'm super excited to get him working with us and have him you know, working on all of our meshes and textures and stuff. So that's Zug. What's my role? So I'm still doing art. I am the primary artist. I do all the animations. I'm doing all the rigging, and I got him specifically so that he could help me out with the kit bash and the buildings, because I hate kit bashing. Like, I absolutely hate it. And so I wanted an idea for the building sets, and he came up with a really good idea. And so we're working with him. Okay, Mester said I have to delete my save file. So I go to my saved file. I go to saved games, I think. I'm just gonna delete them all. Okay, and then we're gonna try playing again and then see what that does. So yeah, I'm basically gonna be the lead artist, I guess is what you would call it. The goal with getting him hired on is that he will knock out all of the models that I necessarily can't do, or the textures that I can't do, and then he'll focus on all of that stuff. Okay, so now I'm inside. Okay, that's good. Looks better. Let's go outside. Nice. So this is what a building would look like if you wanted to check it out and run around. This will be, like I said, all this will be lootable. So we'll have to have a bunch of props for looting the building. Man, stamina regen is so bad. We have to fix that. Oh, this is the top one. Nice. Yeah, so you could be up here with your sniper gun. Throw that in here. You could be up top up here and be careful. And aiming down and shooting at people. Pop, 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 pop. I should be able to, yep, I should be able to catch on. Oh, no, I didn't catch on. I was gonna say I should be able to catch on to one of those rims, but It didn't want to work with me there. Yeah, so you can see how dark it gets. Like, it's like super dark. So we need a, I could turn volumetric off on these, I guess. Cause like those would not have volumetric lights on them. Like they're inside of a building. Yo. Anyways, okay, so let me file, save all. Then I'll push it. Yeah, so initially they won't even have access to power. So the storyline of this game, updated level a bit. The storyline of this game is this is AI that's taken over. So what's happened is the human race is basically anybody who had attachments to their brain are now zombies, or like they installed the attachment to their brain or whatever, they're now zombies. And that's basically what's killed off most of the population, because a lot of people adopted that technology. So all of your conspiracy theorists and your weirdos and your preppers and people who don't like technology are basically the only ones who are left. And they're trying to like group together to save the world from this AI who's trying to end the world, or at least rid it of humans. And so the AI still needs the world to have power, so it didn't get rid of the power grid, but it did get rid of power grid in most places. So there will be locations that players can use to get power. The only problem is that when you start utilizing that power, you're going to be activating yourself into the grid, and then the AI will become aware of you. And once the AI is aware of you, it's going to send people to blow you up and kill you and fight you. So you want to avoid utilizing those places, or if you're going to do them, you have to defend them like ridiculous amounts, because the AI is going to try to consume you and kill you. So power will be available in the game, but it's meant for it's like a high risk zone to utilize the power. Welcome back, buddy. Okay, so I'm thinking that the drone sits on here. It's either going to sit on the side, like, and you pull it off and you throw it, or it comes up on top of your backpack, and there's like a little drone slot on your backpack that you press a button and then the drone would fly off. Like it would bounce off. Like you press the button, it would bounce it off, and then the wings would flap out, and then it would go zzz, something like that. And then the drone would be above you or in front of you or something and firing its light off. I like that idea better. What do you think, mister? Do you think it should be in the backpack or on the hip? Okay. I'm glad we agree. This is why I like working with you. We agree most of the time. Okay. With that in mind, I don't need the player anymore. I have the reference size that I want. What is a coaxial drone? I don't know what that is. Coaxial? Like, are you meaning like it's tethered to you? Is that how I'm understanding you? Okay, so everything needs to be facing forward. Backpack is good, not the easiest option, I think, but cool. The blades are stacked on top of, yeah. So my idea is to do internal blades. So again, this size will be the exact size. And then what I want to do is something like this, where we cut, and cut, and then the blades are like here. So basically, the blades would, let me spawn something real quick. So the blades would be folded in, and then you launch it, and then they fly out. So this one would fly out here, and then this would be stacked down like this, and so then these would flip out this way. So that way it's easy to fold back in. Yeah. So like this is in, and then the blade goes quacha. And then when you're ready to put it back, the blades would come back in. You'd have to catch it, so I'll make a roll bar or something. So you have to catch it, because I don't see a way that it could land and then put the blades in. Or maybe we make a magnetic system or something. Like I pretend that there's magnets right here, and then it like hits and then retracts, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to figure that part out. That is an interesting food for thought. Oh, no worries. I like the ideas, man. Share them. 100% like them. You know me. I like listening to people, and trust me, I don't have all the answers. A lot of times people come up with way cooler ideas than I can come up with. It just takes me some time to understand them sometimes. Suppose a coaxial drone would be as easily compacted. What is a coaxial drone? You guys keep saying this cool word, coaxial drone. I'm gonna go look it up. Coaxial drone. Oh, so you're talking like it's like a, I see it, yeah. It's not a bad idea. So the only problem with the coaxial drone that I would see is it's like, yeah, no, I got a good picture of one. The only thing I would say that's kind of weird about that, well, you know what I like about this is this would actually make a good light. Like it would actually make a really good light. But here's what I do like about this. Man, I like this a lot. So we could make a launching silo for it. Yeah, see, yep, or our brains are on the same wavelength. I was just thinking that we could make like a launching tube. So bring the player here back, right? And so let's say my backpack is here, because this is kind of like, this is the thought process we have to think, right? If I've got my backpack, it's probably about like this size. And then this is here. So let's say he has a medium-sized backpack, not the large, right? So maybe like that big. Yeah, okay, cool. So if he had a medium-sized backpack, on either side is the weapon that he would be carrying. So let's say this is the weapon, right? So on either side he could have a weapon, and that's kind of important to keep in mind too. So on either side would be the weapon. If we had the launching pad right here and we made it like a 45, like if I made the backpack top, like have a modification or something, where it's like a 45, and then you could launch out of that, like just put the two side things and it's like, poof, you could launch out of there. And then it could fly. Basically what it could do is it could fly back in and use a magnetic system to, like, it would turn on its magnetic system to draw it back in, and it would be like recessed. I kind of like that. I like that a lot, actually. What do you think, Mester? Does that make sense? You like that? Well, I mean, this is the future, so we can pretend that it's way less in size. Yeah. No, the coaxial, the drone, I would still keep the same size as what we had before. So I'm thinking like here, let's do 90. So I'm thinking something like this. And so, let's see. I'm thinking of having something like this. It's not, so that our attachment system allows for that. Either we do it like this, or we can have I can have it vertical, and then it recesses better here. Like I can make a little cap thing for it, and so it would launch and then would like hover out, and then when it's time to come back, it would head itself down and the blades would automatically retract and it would drop in using the magnetics. It'd be like shoo, and they would magnetic in. What do you think? Maybe you can only use it if you have a certain type of backpack too. That would be kind of cool. Or you have to have a backpack attachment that adds this ability in, I guess, maybe. Not really sure yet. Yeah, it's not a bad option. Maybe we just make both. So Mester, you tell me which one you want to do, and I'll take whatever one you want to do. I'm waiting on you, so you tell me whatever you want to do, and that's what we're gonna do. Because you're the one that's coding it, and it's for you. It's for fun. So I mean, we did talk about that too, but that would have to be on your hip. And don't get me wrong, our grenade system sucks right now. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I'm making my water. Well, I mean, still, it's on the hip. Whether it's belt or not, it's still on the hip. Like, so I would have to have it like on the corner side. So I see what you're saying. That's actually an interesting idea because we already have all of the stuff in place for the attachment and everything else. So you're just saying that it sits on the side. It sits on the side of my hip, and I would pull it off my hip and I would throw it, and then it would fly up. So the question is, how do you get it back? Does it like come close to you and then you grab it, and then once you grab it, the blades retract and then you can put it back on your hip? I'm okay with that idea. I like that idea too. Maybe later on we can make a backpack that has like a bunch of them. You can launch a whole, like that would be a skill as your team. You can be like, yo, I'm gonna launch 45 of these. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, okay. So what if they're a grenade, right? What if it's a grenade, but it's like a flare grenade? So you launch it, right? I throw it, and wherever I launch it, it stays there and hovers and then lights up that area. But it doesn't follow me. It just stays there and hovers and lights up that area. And the only way that I could, like, once I move from that area, then I can recall it back, and it'll come back and then I can use it. Or we just like let it die and then you have to go get a new one. No, that's a horrible idea. That part sucks because like we're in the end of times. You don't want that. Ooh, scan swarm is a good idea though. But I'm thinking of like how we could use it for multiple things. Because like if I could have like 4 of them on my belt and launch them all up, right? A scan swarm. Damn. Okay, we gotta be careful. We're doing feature creep now. That's such a good idea though. God damn. Like it scans and then automatically highlights all of the enemies in the area. OP. Okay, I like the grenade idea. You like that, Mester? I think presetting height would be important. Yeah, we can make it change. I mean, it wouldn't be a hard thing to do. There are tons of usages for drone stuff. I know. So my question is do you want to do it via a grenade? Because a grenade makes sense where I throw it and it stays wherever I throw. Or do you want to do the launch off the back and then it follows me? Okay, we're doing grenade then. So it's gonna sit on our hip and then we're gonna pick it off and we're gonna throw it and then it's gonna fly and then it'll hover and it'll light up just that area. Yeah. Well, so that's a good question, right? So let's go to Unreal real quick. Let's see what this would look like. If I, let's say I'm here, right? And we're gonna use a bottle of water as an example. You can't really see it, so let's make the texture something I can see. Oh, well, I thought I had an emissive. HLPR? Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so here's our emissive texture, right? So let's pretend that this is my drone. And I've launched this drone in the air. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna have a light that gets attached to it, right? And so we're gonna do a spotlight. We're not gonna do a omnidirectional light. I guess we could do omni too, maybe. But for the sake of our current discussion topic, let's say it's a omni light. Or a directional light, sorry. Okay. Why are they offset? That shouldn't be that way. It's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. So we grab that, and our light, this needs to be movable. Let's say the power is like, let's say it's pretty strong. This is like one of those massive batteries, right? Attenuation radius 2000 for the attenuation radius. Outer cone, let's say it's pretty wide, so let's go 70. Inner cone is 60. And then I don't need that. Let's do 2 for this and 4 for this. Okay. And so now, for the sake of just kind of playing with this a little bit, where's my player at? This is my player. I launched my drone and its light capabilities, right? And then ultra dynamic sky. Let's put it to nighttime. So this is what I would see at nighttime. Like if I launch, this is my player and I launch the drone, this is what I would see. And so if I had a zombie coming at me, let's see where I would be able to see it. Let's rotate this way. So the zombie's coming at me. I could see the zombie that far out. And that's again, if I'm in this area of where this light is. If I don't know how we want to do this. Does it follow me? Or do you want it to, like, I don't know. What do you think? Does it stay in the spot? Does it follow me? Well, I guess I don't need any of that information to be successful with my modeling. Again, I know how I want it to be. I want it to be on the hip. I like the idea of modifying out the bottom attachment too. So I think this is the best option. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea, Zwink. Appreciate it. So I guess let me play real quick. I want to see how much light this is. That's sure I'm messing your. You're like, why are you messing up my level, bro? I'm messing up your level left and right. Sorry. Forgive me. Yeah, I like to stay in this spot because of the tacticalness too. The question is, how do you get it back down? Do you press E and then it has to fly back down? You know, like I press E and then it has to fly back down. I do like it. Like I said, it's nice here. Yeah. What if I change it to a omnidirectional? What does that change anything? That make it less cool, more cool? Because now it's lighting up everything. Let's do 50, right? And then attenuation is 2000. And that's 4 and 2. So I mean, it doesn't really change much. It is nice though. Yeah, I agree. Well, so that's part of that class thing. I think that would be a class, you know, like we have a whole thing that you could do. Where's my ultra dynamic sky? I need to change it from 1 minute to 10 and 10 because I need to test this out. I want to see what this looks like. The whole purpose of this is so that I can see at nighttime. That's the only reason why we're doing this. But yes, a tech tree that supports drones I think would be very cool. So this is a Omni light. I can see pretty far away. It's like this would give me some really good understanding of all the things that we have. Like I'm seeing pretty far away. I like Omni light better. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with Omni light. Because that also goes, that also plays for above him and everything else too. Okay, so I have an idea of how we're gonna do this now, which is good. I need to untruck Mester's level. 2 and 2. Time of day, put it there. See, look at that, Zwink. This is the reason why I like to have, you know, all these people talking and everything, because it helps. I wasn't supposed to do that push. Son of a... I'm sorry. I didn't do my proper push, Mester. Don't judge me. I'm a horrible man. Yeah, it's true. Okay, let's get back to modeling. We got to get into the modeling. We want it to be something that sits on the belt, right? So it's got to be that size. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the bolt that I was gonna make. Okay. Oof. Okay. Well, let's get crazy on this bad boy. Let's see what we want to do. Okay, in theory, we need two parts. We need the primary part, and then we need the attachment part, right? And the primary part needs to be something that I can easily attach to my belt and remove my belt. So either A, I need to have like a clasp thing where I push it in, that I can, well, so this is 2070, technology is better, so it's gonna be smaller than that. Let's say that I can, I need to think about how I want to do this. So the top part is like a carabiner where I can press that in and then slide it right off and then throw. And then the blades will come out because that's the engine part, right? So essentially I have three locations. I have my top part, which is my canister, and this could be modular. I have my middle part, that is the motor. And then I have my bottom part, which is my scanner, my light, or whatever the hell it is. No, thickness, there we go. Okay, where's the front part? Right there, okay. So let's get a Taurus in here. Let's do 0.5. Oh, wow, what the heck? Definitely 1. 0.1. Oh, that's way too small. 0.3. That's good, okay. Bring that up here. There we go. That's, I don't know why it's glitching like that. It's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then we what am I doing here? I'm having a brain fart. Oh, break it apart. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so that way I've got this separate. And then I'm gonna duplicate this again. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's bring this up. Well, I need both. Let's bring both of them up there. That looks slanted for some reason. Am I just eyes just being weird? Whatever. Okay. Center pivot. Oh, get your butt up here. Whoa, what? There we go. And so this will come in here, but we'll fix that in a minute. I don't need to do it just yet. Let's do freeze transformation. Lift it up real quick. Okay, so there's our carabiner. And this is the part that's going to rotate. And so to do that, I need to cut out a middle part. So I need to have this right here. Bring that down to about right there. And then let's say it's this right here. That makes sense? Or is that, no, it's too much. Let's just do these two. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. You modify freeze transformation. What the? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Modify freeze transformation. Let's make it a little bit wider. Okay. Then we need to set the pivot. I don't know why it's doing that. Really annoying. Okay. Yeah, so I should be able to, we'll obviously have to modify this up a little bit. So like maybe I make this round. And so this can come here, clasp off. Oh no, that's not even close. Damn, how does a carabiner work? I mean, I have the concept right, but how does that work? Oh man. Like, does this need to be up higher or something? Yeah, okay. So then you could clasp in, okay? So basically I'm ready to disengage from my pocket. I'm gonna have to switch this. Damn it, Rebecca, ugh. Okay, yeah, I have to switch it. That's okay. That's okay. Daijoubu. I can get it fixed. It's easy. Grab this, grab that. Grab this. Line it up. There we go. And then we just switch it. And like this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now this can clasp in, and when it's time for me to take it off, I press in and that goes in. So I just need to make that a little bit smaller. Yeah, there we go. So that way this can be looped out and fly out. Bam, pull that off. Man, I love being an engineer. Look at me, I'm over here engineering like a badass. I'm a badass. Mister, aren't you proud of me? I'm a little engineer. You're like, my little boy, he grew up to be an engineer. I don't know, I always wanted to be an architect. I still think that would be a fun job. I don't know if I would like dealing with the client. I've heard horror stories, and it's like anything where you have a client and you're doing art, and the client's like, I want a dick building. And you'd be like, what? What? You want a what? I want a dick building. And you'd be like, I'm not making a dick building. Oh, well then you're gonna get fired. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'm making a dick building. I'm sure that's like an over dramatization, like that doesn't ever happen, you know, but you never know. Oh crap. Here we go. Okay. So this is our mesh. Let me save it real quick so that way in case anything happens. Maya archive. What are we gonna call this? Drones. Okay. We're gonna grab everything real quick. Because I don't like how close it sits to that. We're going to combine them all. I'm gonna grab all this. I'm gonna do this. Oh crap. I need this too. There we go. Much better. Ugh. I'm not happy with how that bevel worked, but whatever. Maybe I can fix it. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And I gotta bevel this 0.3, 0.35. Yeah, okay. That's better. Break everything. Point 3, 2. Yep, that's good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's grab all of these. Modify, freeze.
What do you expect me to say? You know that I will always find a way to fuck up everything that we ever made. Some people change and some people don't. Don't give it another shot.
Okay.
We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna
Call it the Z drone. What song is this? I have to carve it. This.
Why do we wait for the worst? Everyone knows that the ending is cursed. This ship is sinking, so just say the words. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay.
Maria, I wanna make everything okay. I wanna. Hopefully she's not on the stream right now. Maria, are you on the stream right now? If you are, this is just, I'm just singing a song. There's no relevance whatsoever. Okay, so that looks good.
There's poisons in my veins. Liars are all the same.
I like the song, I don't like the message. 0.35. Yeah, it's good. Okay. It's good. Everything's looking nice and smooth. So I gotta fix this to where this is smooth.
I'ma break your neck.
This is such a good idea, Zwink. Good job. Okay, so now we need to basically do the same thing we're going to do on the top and the bottom. So because that's the truth, I'm going to grab both of them at the same time. We're going to do a bevel. It's going to be very slight, sadly. I want something far more than that. But there's not much I can do. So let's do 2. Set it to 1. Can I make that work? It actually works. Wow. Did that work all the way across? It looks like it did. Wow, nice. Okay, I'm cool with that. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we gotta hope that this is gonna do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna hit bevel. I'm gonna do 2 and I'm gonna do 1. And hopefully it looks the exact same. We set this to 0. Set this to 0. And see if it lines up. And it does. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So we got ourselves a nice little clasp. It looks good. Everything looks good. Okay, so do... Yeah, that looks good. So clasp opens. Whatever it is inside gets taken out. What I'm talking about. Nice. Okay, so this is our drone, right? Put this back at 0. Control save. I can take this piece, and this piece, and we can put those together. Oh, and this piece. Because technically this piece doesn't ever move. Okay. I mean, all of that can, I guess, be one piece. And then this will be the separate piece. Because this never moves. Like, yep. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, now time for the motor, right? So with the motor, we basically need to plan out how we want that to look. And we need to understand how the blades are going to come out. And size of the blades, right? So again, when the idea is that these blades have to contract. Where was the picture that I had? What does it look like whenever it goes into its closed up mode? They use it in Chinese defense. That's so messed up. We're making Chinese technology right now. Holla. Okay, so they have two different like platforms for it, and then those obviously rotate. So in the Chinese version that I was just looking at, what they do is they have this incident, and so it like folds up like here, and then the second one is down here and is on the other side. So like when it finalizes out, it looks like this. My fear with this process is if I'm running and doing something crazy, right? Essentially, what's going to happen is I could like knock off. No, yeah, I'm trapping that, but my problem is if I'm walking around with this, right? There's a very real possibility that the blade gets hurt, right? So like I could be moving around, and because this blade is here, this will get hurt. So I have a couple different options on how we can solve this, right? What if, so let's say this is our blade, right? I think this is a little too big, but let's, for sake of making something real quick, I think it should be like that size, yeah. Okay, and then this size, it's more accurate. So what if I make something like this? Get up there. Okay. Actually, I like that better. It's more my style.
Tell me now, what you gonna do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'll find my way through the blood and pain. Game of survival. Anytime or place. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own. Never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival.
Yeah, fuck. Damn Ingos. Did I just get rid of? God damn it, I got rid of the side that I didn't need to get rid of. Enjoy. Yeah, so I'm playing with an idea here. I think this works. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see. I could be wrong. I could be wasting time, but what I'm thinking is I think is gonna work. Again, I'm thinking. I don't know. I thought about that idea too, and that's not a bad idea. I think it's also kind of cheap, if you will. Okay, so I gotta get in how I want to handle this, because it's going to make this look very weird if I don't do it right. So I need to handle this properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna have to cut. One of these has to be cut. I think that's a bad choice, what I just did, but you know, whatever. We'll know whenever I shape it. Okay. I'll deal with the bottom part later. Good, it didn't grab the back, so that's good. Because I'm gonna get rid of all those back faces. And bevel right. Come on, baby. Yes. Okay, that was okay. 0.3 and 2. Nice, nice, good. Okay, so then we duplicate this X on the Y. Yeah. And then no merge. Okay. And then like this. Yep. So let's say here's the rotation vector. What the? Oh. And then this one. Yeah, so when this rotates, and it's time for this one to retract, this one will retract down and be guarded. And then this one will retract down and be guarded. And I guess I could get rid of this middle line. I don't really need that one. Yep. So it'd be protected from whenever it, like I said, if you hit something on the side or whatever, it's less likely that this blade is going to get knocked off or whatever. And we can shelter it in here, so that way it's like, no, because it needs to rotate, right? So we'll have a cut here. That's where this flies, like, and this would fly. What do you think? No? Too much? Excuse me, sorry.
Can't find my way back to you. I'm lost again. I don't wanna run from all of this. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. So break me. I'm falling hard, don't help me. I've been gone.
That's what it looked like. And so as the top blade was to go down, boom, no. Actually, there's a whole nother option I didn't even think about. That I think I would like better. I don't know why I didn't think about it before.
We're doing alright. When we are apart, we always do the same dance. Always on the fence, never making sense. I'm not gonna feel a thing tonight. I'm not gonna be the one tonight. Don't wanna hear anything that you say. Your love is a game that I don't wanna play. So don't say you need me when I walk away. So many words, but they don't mean a thing. You blur the lines between love and obscene. So don't say you need me, cause we're not a thing. We're not a thing. We're not a thing. I'm doing alright.
Right? This is what it's supposed to look like.
Apart, you know it's always the heart first. Don't care if it hurts, you're making it worse. I'm not gonna feel a thing tonight. Not gonna feel a thing. I'm not gonna see your face tonight. Not gonna see your face. Don't wanna hear anything that you say. Your love is a game that I don't wanna play. So cry all you want, but I still walk away. So many words, but you don't mean a thing. You blur the lines between love and obscene. So don't say you love me, cause it's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Yeah, so why don't we just do that? right? And so what this will do is I can then take this. Oh my god. So I can have that come in there. And then it's not like fully protected, but it's mostly protected. And then the other thing we could do is I can bring this down. So I can bring this down more. And so most of the blade would be protected. And then I can do the same thing on this side as well. And the blade doesn't have to be that long either. I could always shorten up the blade. What the is wrong with this? I can always shorten the blade up to where it's like there. And it goes whoosh. And then when it's done, it goes back. I like this. I like this a lot. What do you think? Yeah? Nope, I'm solo now. That's okay. Deja vu. Actually, why did I do that? Ugh, silly boy. Yeah, I don't need it for there. I just need it for the bottom one. And that's how you can tell the difference between the two track lineups. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, see now, I was thinking like I would do just a bottom for it, so then the bottom would only have the track lineup. But the problem with that method would mean basically that it could only line up one way. It would be smarter if I could allow it 4 possible chances instead of just 2 chances for retraction. May not look as cool. Yeah, let's just fix it. What the F? Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its.
Es el sueño el motor, son las metas a alcanzar. Siempre hay que descubrir la manera de vivir.
La manera de vivir. Esta tierra. I don't know what I'm saying, so hopefully it's not bad. It sounds very Spanish, Latin America. I like it.
Es el sueño el motor, son las metas a alcanzar. Siempre hay que descubrir la manera de vivir. Este lugar, esta tierra, tiene tanto que ofrecer.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, how do I want to
Tanto que ofrecer.
fix all these edges?
Tiene tanto que ofrecer.
Ugh. I have to fix this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So the other option, we could turn that into a triangle. I'm gonna avoid that for right now. Okay. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to duplicate this on multiple edges. So we need to get rid of these back edges, and this edge is right here, I think. Crap. Whoa, 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 my microphone just died. Don't do that, buddy. What the heck? How did you come loose? You're not supposed to come loose. Hopefully that wasn't loud. Sorry if it was. Okay, so I need to get rid of these faces. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's accurate. Now what I can do, that looks kind of cool. I like it. Okay, so now we're going to duplicate it and then merge border 0.1, and then we're going to duplicate it again on the Y and 0.1. So now we should have it across all. So now I have 4 possible stops for each blade. It's like, oh, it's time to stop. Okay. And then now we need to fix up the edge. What the F? What does that look like, beveled? Okay, that's disgusting. That's better. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I like that. So that creates a nice bevel there. My only issue now is those. Okay. So I do need to grab that. I do need to grab that. We're gonna have to fix some geo, but it'll be worth it if this turns out okay.
I wake up in silence, I turn in our face an empty bed. There's no one besides me.
Ugh, that geo is disgusting. But it's nice and smooth, and everything's beveled. So I do like that. Okay. And so what this would look like is, again, if this was to retract, this comes down to what, -90? So that just keeps it from doing anything crazy. Why are my ears itching so much today? And that's what that would look like. And then this can obviously be shortened. Yeah, that's what it would look like. And then when it's time to push out, this would go, and then this would go, and then they could rotate on that axis. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. So I just need to duplicate this hierarchy across the board. I have a couple different ways that I can handle this, but I think the best way is kind of what we already have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I would have to have basically another line across. I need to do this. And then I need to do this. And then yep. And then we just line all these up. We got to do the same thing for all of them. Now, let's see if there's any way that I can clean this geo up. Essentially, I think I can, because I can bring this down here. I can bring that here and then bring that down. This more or less creates the same thing. The only downside is it creates a bevel internally, and we don't want that bevel there. So the next option is, can I move this here, right? And I can definitely do that, except for see how it kind of bevets out. So what we really want to try to do is we want to try to get rid of that. But we can't get rid of this line either. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no matter what we do. So even if I come right here, the best I could hope for is doing this. And again, it doesn't do anything for me. I didn't get rid of anything. I could use that to get rid of that, but it doesn't let me get rid of any of other of my lines. If I bring this down here, this lets me get rid of one line, and then I'd have to create that connection right there. So this does help because I have reduced some geo. So that's what I would generally do, because again, I've reduced some geo. But now I've created some extra problems down here that I'm not supposed to have. So I have this extra thing. And the only way to fix that is to, again, connect here to there. And I can't do that because that exists. So the next option is to delete that. And now all I have is that. And so then I can do like this. Or I can do mesh fill hole, and then I can cut and then cut. And so now I've reduced that geo, which is what you want to do, because again, you can have weird like little designs and things that you don't want in there. And so that's what we're going to replicate across the board. The next thing that I would really want to do, if at all possible, is to get rid of all of this geo and bring this up here. Like that would be the most ideal if I did that, because then I don't need any of that geo. And then the question is, okay, is there any way that I can clean this up a little bit and make it nicer? Because this is gonna have a harsh look to it. It might smooth out, but I would say generally it's not gonna smooth out well. So that does clean up that geo, but it doesn't clean out well. So it might be more beneficial to just leave it this way. We'll have to play with it and see when I get things kind of organized a little bit better here. So let's organize some of this real quick with the intent that we want everything to look like that, right? So if that's my intent, then I'm going to grab all of these. I'm going to line them up here, and then I'm going to put those together. And we'll do the same thing up here. The other way that you could do this is you bring that down, but then that's going to create a weird issue. So you could do it this way. It may not work because again, it's going to have some issues on the back end. But we'll see. And then you grab all of these faces. You're gonna weld them 0.01 because then they have to be in like basically the basic same space. And 0.01 even has some of them in the same space, which is crazy. 0.005. That's okay. That's pretty crazy if you think about it. Okay. So what we're looking for here is I'm gonna use edge face to see if there's any doubles. And there are no doubles, which is outstanding. And then we're going to do the same thing down here. So the issue here is we have that on both sides now, right? Before what we did is we took this and leaned it here. So if we're going to do that, we have to change this whole structure, which is doable, right? Definitely doable. Bring all that down. Bring that down. And bring that over. And so that does change that structure just slightly. And so I'm still going to have to specifically for this edge, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to create a line here and maybe a line there. How many do I have here? What the banana? So the next, I'm gonna take, see I got faces back here and shit. Yeah. Damn you. I have a face right here that I can't get. There we go. Yeah. 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 So now what I want to do, I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah. Okay. Now I can connect these two. And then I should be able to connect these two. So that's not ideal. Again, this is gonna look weird when it smooths out, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. Yeah. That little beveled edge is gonna be such a pain in the... And that, I mean, you can see how bad that is. It's just bad across the board. So then the other option is to try to grab this and this. Let me see if this makes this look any better. So that worked up here. Yeah, so this is good. Not good down here. It's because I oversimplified it and tried to cheat it. Yeah, I should have just followed the lines. When in doubt, line it out. Yeah, see, so I should have those two lines. I can't, there's nothing I can do. I can't get rid of it. Like, I'm gonna have this line. I'm gonna have this line. And I'm just gonna have to come across. Okay.
pull the trigger. You won't find the light in the smoke and mirrors. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? You're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, brain,
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah, so that'll work for that. Okay, so that should... Not a fan of that geo at all, but it should fix things up.
I just wish you knew.
Okay, let's check the inside, make sure there's no weird faces that are hidden. Vertex face is the best way. Nice. Okay, so it's cleaned up on both sides. Let's see how this looks. How did I know that was gonna happen too? There's no vertex faces there. Why isn't it? Oh, wait, I gotta do hard edge. I forgot, that's right.
I just wish you knew.
Okay, so let's do mesh display, harden edge. So that's better. Where there's an issue is this. So it looks okay in this area, but this is definitely not good. So the question is, if I combine those two, does that improve? No. So what I would have to do is I'd have to get rid of that, or I'd have to separate those out. Separating those out isn't a bad idea. I'm not opposed to that. And then there's also one more option. We can grab this, and we can grab this, and I can recess this. Is it offset? No, it's thickness. Yeah, thickness. Okay. We want to do 0.3 and 2. Does this work? If this works, I don't even know, like, this is crazy if this works. It might work. It worked. Holy crap. That's crazy. Man, this is gonna look good then. Okay. That's a little too small. That's way too detailed. Ew. Yeah, look at those lines. Disgusting. What the F? Okay, well, let's see what it looks like. So that's kind of nice. So this is where the blade would be, right? And then it would rotate down. I mean, it's not bad. It doesn't look bad. Okay, so now the other option we could do, if we wanted to get silly, we could do that. It. Just, whoa, how did I split that? That was cool. That would create a double lip, which I'm not sure I want. But I am interested to see how that would look.
Tell me if you're hurt and I'll be there. Carry you away to the promised land. Feel your heartbeat and don't be scared. 'Cause I'll be there, yes I'll be there. You and I, we can fly anywhere you wanna go. Find a place we can hide, we can make it on our own. All along for the ride, to the stars just follow. You and I, side by side, dancing in your halo.
We're just playing right now because I don't really have any clue what I'm doing. Like legit. I'm just like, okay, we'll see. I don't have enough knowledge on topology to say whether or not that this is going to be successful.
Like a fever taking over, it's burning. You're so stuck in your head, think I'm leaving. In your mind, I know that you're hurting. That I'll be there, yes I'll be there.
It could be bad, it could be good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in a couple of seconds. The fun part. That is going to be a tough sell there. But maybe I can bevel it after the fact. Oh, let's see. What the F? Okay. So I've grouped them all up. This is better geo by like a billion fold. Yeah, way better geo. The problem is I don't know if that's necessarily going to be good for what we're trying to do. Probably what I need to do is I need to extend it out and then cut it and then make all these changes. That's probably the best answer. I know I could have cheated this, but this is the engineering side of me. That's like, no. And then maybe the other option is I do a line here and then cut that, but let's see what this gives me. Nope, that is garbage. Yuck. Ugh. Yeah, okay, I'm done playing around with this. So, I've wasted a little bit of time, I'm sorry. Man, I was here I was thinking we were gonna get some crap done. Wasted 3 hours making a silly mesh because I'm inept, still a beginner. I'm not really a beginner, I've been doing this forever, but that being said, I still have a lot of skills that I must learn. Okay. I'm not sure how I want to tackle this yet. I'm gonna go, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close out the stream. I'm gonna do a little bit of thought processes on this, and then maybe I'll come back. Yeah, because I need to think about how I really want to do this. I like the idea, absolutely like what we're talking about and how we're talking about it. So I just need to really think about how I want it to look and do some research. I don't want to waste the stream's time by me sitting here looking around and doing that. So I'm going to close out stream. And like I said, if I have time, I'll come back and I'll show you the progress that I got. And then maybe we'll move forward with a couple other things. Thanks for being here, those of you who showed up. And if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and join our Discord. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.